Please enjoy the Odyssey of Modesty Forth.
Woo!
What is love? A very alcoholic poet once said that love is a dog from hell. What is? I don't believe that love is a dog from hell. And I don't believe that love is an enchanted prince. Those loves mean nothing to me. It's the love you do believe in that is filled with danger, pain, and joy. I am modesty forth and I believe in many kinds of love. Consequently, I live in the midst of many dangers, and a girl like me can't be too careful these days. Let's talk about love. Familiar love. When I was little, my dad nearly killed my pony. Well, he wasn't really a pony. And he wasn't really mine, of course. He was a wild stag from the steppes of northern Samarkand. Samarkand's my home. The golden city that bestrides the Great Silk Road. Father's captain of the Royal Guard. A mounted force. He's broken in dozens of horses, but not lightning. The Black Beast put 2 of his best men in infirmary. I knew Lightning would rather die than carry a soldier. They say it's a gift from my mother's side of the family. I could speak with Lightning. I could feel his heart. So when Papa told me that night at dinner that he was going to put down the monstrous animal at sunset the next day, I knew there was only one way to save him. I snuck out that night. I went down to the stables. And by sunrise, I tamed Lightning with my love.
Gods! Modesty! Get off that animal! Girl! Slowly. Very slowly.
But he's not a killer. Not anymore, Daddy. I tamed him, watch.
By the 7 sacred magics of Arto. It's true. You said you could tame him, and you did. We're the finest cavalrymen of the Royal Guard. Failed. You succeeded. And now, instead of the long walk to the killing floor, this startling beast can finally be stabled. Oh, what a wondrous dishonor of mine. Nah.
Father isn't home much. I'm his only child. He taught me how to fight, how to scale cliffs, how to ride horses. He wanted a son. I guess you gotta be careful what family you get born into. Now let's talk about other types of love. You all know erotic love. And then there's friendship loves. And then there's passionate loves. And then there's the rare and otter kinds. Once upon a time, I was out by the lake that lay 3 leagues north of my home. I'd ridden like for over an hour. And I'd let him rest and graze and drink the cool waters by the lake. And I'd walk the shoreline. And suddenly, I heard a strange, throaty voice.
Ribbit, ribbit. Hey, baby, how's it hanging? Guten Tag, Frale. Hey, señorita, ¿cómo estás usted, mamacita? Hey, hey, parlez-vous de plein inglés, you lame brain?
I know your language, thank you. Who are you? Where are you? What do you want from me?
I'm down here, the frog beneath your feet.
Woo! What a great green earth! A talking frog? It's unnatural. What are you?
I was a man once, but I was cursed. Changed to this repulsive form by a sorceress.
There are no sorcerers in Samarkand. They don't live in the barbaric Northlands.
I was Prince of Northumbria, but what do you know about my homeland?
My mother was a princess of a clan of Northumbria raiders. She married my father. She came here south as a part of the peace treaty. She told me my great-grandfather was a powerful wizard, a beastmaster in the sea.
His name?
Durhold the Great.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. He was a Bush League levitationist. But never mind, how would you like to get rich?
I'm already rich.
Only a sweet little girl like you can save me.
How can I save you? Why don't you get your father, the king, to save you?
Kiss me.
That's how I save you?
Only the kiss of a beautiful virgin can lift the curse. Come on, girl, you gotta help me. I'll give you my hand in marriage.
Hey, I don't even know you.
I'll give you gold, silks, half of my kingdom. Come on, girl. So me a name of common decency.
All right. keep your gold in your kingdom. I can spare you one kiss out of common decency.
Atta girl.
Nothing's happened.
Sucker!
You lied to me for one stupid kiss?
Hey, I love pranking you gold diggers. You pretty little girls think that one single kiss can work miracles. But when the most black-hearted sorceress on the thumb yell at a single peck from you, break her spell? Of course not, idiot!
This is your idea of fun?
What else am I supposed to do with myself? Weird your sense of humor. Look, I'll send you some gold later on. Help me catch some flies, and I'll seal the deal with the frog pin on your backside.
I think I'll scoop you up in a bag and take you back to Northumbria myself. Your royal family might be interested to hear that you're offering their gold to strange women for morsel of food.
No! No, she'll kill me. My mother is the sorceress that killed me, Queen Tamberlane.
Your own mother, the great sorceress of Northumbria?
Yeah, she's my dear old mom. So be careful when you aim at righteous anger, you cowgirl.
She put you out of her house.
She didn't approve of my career goals.
Oh my God. You plotted against her for her throne. I knew intrigue crushed in the royal course like forgotten beads in a graveyard, but to conspire against your own mother.
You wench! Can't talk to me like that. You just wanted a piece of my inheritance. And now you're ticked off because you lost your chance.
Not at all.
You wanted to kiss me as soon as you heard my voice. You wanted my green suit shoes. All day long. What? Where?
So long, tadpole.
Oh, I get it. Well, look here, Missy. I can turn you to a frog all by myself. I'll make you my frog concubine.
Ha! You're powerless. Bye-bye.
And I'll tell the world that I kissed you.
Foul-mouthed mesquite. I will whip you within an inch of your life.
Oh, you got a riding crop? You want to ride, baby? Come on, saddle up!
And I've never regretted doing that. Vengeance, however, is a risky business. And the consequences of my deed were severe and quick to follow. Snake or a hawk or a mud turtle, but me. And only after he tried to scam me. Was a death he meant too kind compared to when you had planned for him?
It's true. I transformed him, placed him at risk in the wild. And all you need to know is that he was my frog. He was good when he was little, but then he did me like a dog in a glass door. Suddenly he wanted my power. He coveted my foe. He wanted me dead. He thought he was clever and secretive, but he was really a pathetic actor performing in front of two-way mirrors. I was his audience. I knew what he would do before he did, and acted and realized he was a puppet. It's always really awkward. So I gave his production a big thumbs down. I let him fly, and when I was ready, I arrested him. He was flayed with whips, then with magic, I altered his body. And yeah, I sent him out into the wilderness. I was ready to take him back, if he lived long enough, learned how to behave. Now look, a woman who knew he was and murdered him in spite of it. A woman who defied my will.
I tried to help him. He told me if I kissed him, I could break the spell. And I did. No.
Is that true? Answer me or I'll be hopping around in lily pads.
Yes.
So you try to help him before you take him into green goo. That is impossible. What will I do with you? I know. I'll kidnap your father. You try to help my boy with a kiss? That earns you 7 days and 7 nights trying to get your daddy back. On the dawn of the 8th day, I'll cut off his head. Now that is justice.
My dear, what is your name? I'm Modesty Forth, and if you harm a hair of my father's head, I'll kill you!
Oh, I'm so scared. I'll be waiting for you in my ice castle in Northumbria. Modesty. Don't be late.
Go like me!
My husband! Modesty, your father's been kidnapped by the sorceress Tamberlane. He says you killed her son.
He was an enchanted prince, Mama. First he bribed me, then he insulted shall for them to follow. Where is father's armor? I'll need
Wait! Listen, I'll help you.
How?
The last of the power weavers in our family was your great-grandfather, Durhol the Great. He was destroyed by intrigue many years ago. Before he died, he left me this heirloom. Fine. He said it could only be used once, at the hour of our greatest need.
To do what?
It'll reach into other worlds, other dimensions, pluck fragments of reality from them, and reassemble them into a powerful servant devoted to you.
Excellent. I'll need an intelligent, powerful creature, invulnerable to arrows and magic. Should be able to fly, and good social skills would be good too.
Well, dear, it doesn't work that way. It gives you what things you need, not what you ask for.
Just hurry up and try it.
You never know how big the flashbang will be. Oh dear, my hay fever's acting up again. I'll just do this quickly. Magnificent lodestone of power, amber firestone created by Durhol the Grey of Northumbria. Stretch forth your power and create us a chump!
Hat trick, slap shot, skull! What the hell? My Mistress Modesty Forth, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Okie Pinocchio, starting to go lead for the Saracen Slap Shot soccer team, and full-grown Mississippi alligator.
He's skating on ice now, he's setting the pace now. Okie Pinocchio Joe. He's protecting for ya, he's bringing fun to ya. Okie Pinocchio Joe. And he's looking for fun.
I'm looking for fun.
And he's looking for love.
Yeah!
Okie Pinocchio Joe.
Shut up! This is serious! Mom! What is this?
I don't know. I sneezed. I ruined the spell.
Get rid of it and do it over.
I can't. We're stuck with him.
No, you're stuck with him. I'm leaving.
Wait, mistress, let me explain myself.
Go right ahead. I'll be packing.
Well, I was created by the Amber Firestone Seeds, and even though there was a glitch in the process, it made me out of as you would need. I'm an alligator because for some reason you need an alligator to rescue your dad. You need something from a hockey player too. I'm not supernaturally strong or anything, but I can carry this double backpack at triple top pace from sunrise to sunset. And I'm true, because you need me to cheer you up, you see?
Do you know what I have to do?
Enter Northumbria, assault the Ice Castle of Tamerlane the Sorceress, and rescue your kidnapped dad.
You're an alligator who plays hockey for a hockey team called the Saracen Slap Shot.
Yeah, I am.
That hockey team doesn't exist. Anyways, what is hockey? What is the Okie Pinocchio? What is goalies? You don't belong in Saracen. You're useless. You're great. Mama, the magic has failed. Is there any way you can help us?
Oh, please, mistress, give me a fair shake.
Don't make yourself more ridiculous than you already are. Any powerful words and magicians, you? You're a clown, a fool.
No! You cannot just go off alone. He has 2 strong arms, and he can carry a double backpack.
It'll be a long journey. I do need a healthy donkey.
Look no further. I'm the ass for the task.
He's so enthusiastic, Modesty. He'll keep your spirits up when things start thinking down. When you start feeling down now, you just turn around now. Okie Pinocchio Joe. Stop it!
Fuck it out! Get out of here! Okie Pinocchio Joe, I'm going to make you my squire.
Thank you, mistress.
Kneel and I'll accept your service.
Modesty. Only men can actually be knighted and have squires.
When you start to do something that's never been done before, you can start claiming the title that matches the deed. Okie Pinocchio Joe, I accept your service as my squire. Try not to screw up, because if you do, I'm dumping your ass by the road. Carry that double backpack and do not complain. Stow your super skates in there. They may actually come in handy.
With pleasure.
Mama, I'll be home as soon as I can.
I'll send soldiers after you. Don't be afraid.
I won't, Mama. I can't. It took us 2 days and nights of hard riding to reach the border of my country and enter Northumbria. Joe turned out to be telling the truth. The wind blew cold during the Northlands, but he tried to behind lightning without flying this fellow. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. What's the matter now?
Sir, I don't know you, and I don't wish to trouble you.
Yeah, right. Like you're just here to help me out.
Well, as I was saying, I don't want to trouble you, but we are in dire need of guidance. We need directions to the castle of the sorceress Tamerlane.
Oh, man. Don't lay that on me, man. You'll get killed if you go near that place, man. Don't lay your suicide by my door. Look, my life isn't a bowl of cherries, man. So don't let your personal problems get in the way, man. It ain't fair, and it's abusive, man. I can't live your life for you, man.
Sir, the castle is north of here. We just don't know a branch of road we should take.
Roads, man! I tried roads, man! Take the road to the one nest, and the one nest will take the road to you. And every other road metaphor, it's no good, man. It's never any good.
Beg pardon?
Meditation, man. Like, I'm striving towards enlightenment. I mean, do they not have any Zen or yoga or Krishna where you live, man, or anything?
Hey, buddy, how's about keeping a civil tongue in your head? I got the stick right here for you mouthing off.
Joe, you seem tense, sir.
Maybe I seem tense because I got a big job to do. Maybe if you were trying to get enlightenment and screwing up big time, you'd be pretty damn tense too, okay? Now cut me some slack here, man.
I'll try, good monk. Now we're looking.
Oh, jeez, man! Wait a minute, man! I forgot to get this written down. I gotta get this written down!
What?
In my diary, man. I gotta use my diary to track my striving to enlightenment. Our guru says I gotta record my progress to boost my superego or build positive karma or something like that. I don't know. I gave everything I own to do this. So I have to make progress. So, man.
Haven't things gone well then?
Are you kidding me, man? Look at this. Look at these entries. This is my stinking monk life.
26 chanted. Harry mama, crystal, Harry, Crisco mama, Harry, tutti frutti, oi vey, oi javal, etc. Chanted hard all day long. Words seem distracting, but this is the chant I picked out. Too late to go back now. Forward to enlightenment. Day 75, meditated all day. Very boring. Enlightenment didn't come. It's getting too frustrating. Day 132, what does it take? Meditated hard all day. Chanted hard all night. I hate my chant. No sign of enlightenment. Hungry, tired, and irritable. Other monks seem to avoid me. Day 264, no sign of this cursed enlightenment. Guru will not take my call. Disaster looming. Must achieve enlightenment soon or lose everything. We'll redouble efforts in meditation area.
See? I busted my ass out here, man. But I just can't get it. They're gonna confiscate my robes, man. You know they will. You have to be careful when you change your life.
Hey, Modesty, let me give him a swamp wedgie and then we'll get out of here.
Joe, learn some patience. Anxious monk, could you answer a couple of simple neutral questions for us, please? Out of common decency.
I'll give it a whirl. You know, out of common decency.
Which road leads to the castle of the sorceress Tamerlane? We need to save my father held prisoner there.
It's the red dirt road. Bridges to the right. Be careful, man.
Thank you. We'll be going now. Before we leave, I want to try to help you. Out of common decency.
Like how, man?
You say your life is not a bowl of cherries. Therefore, your life must be a chair of bullies.
That's nonsense! I want to go home!
No matter where you go, there you are. Now close your eyes and sit down with your legs crossed.
Okay, now say, Om.
That chant's better than Harry Mama Joe.
I'm trying, boss. Let's get the hell out of here.
So we journeyed on, camping for a dark night in the wood. I have now lost 4 of the 7 days left of my mission. We got up at sunrise and discovered strangers nearby.
God. Morning, boss. How's about some hotcakes? Coffee and red-eye grape. Nassau grits and corned beef hash and salad. Cheesy egg biscuits.
No time to cook, pal. We need pemmican and hard tack until we save my father.
Anything you say, boss. Hey, look, over there. People, they're dressed pretty funny.
People speak French. If they hate the sorcerers half as much as I do, it makes them mutual allies. Good morning, sir!
Great heavens! You look like heavy bandits! Are you dangerous?
Please don't hurt us. We would never try to hurt you, so you'll do the same for us, won't you? Please!
You don't have to worry. I'm Modesty Forth. This is Okefenokee Joe. We're heading north looking for my father.
Oh, thank be to goodness!
We've escaped with our lives again. The show lives on for another day.
The show?
Yes, the show.
The show we do as we travel around. You see, before the performance known as the incredible,
The amazing. The life-enhancing. The gentle circus.
Oh, well, please meet you.
Hi.
alligator!
We don't know everybody. It's okay. I'm tame. See? I'm with her. I'm a nice 10-talking alligator.
I would think a professional circus troupe wouldn't be afraid of an alligator.
And why not? Look at those teeth. He could take your arm off.
No. I know what she's talking about. She's talking about those other circuses.
Oh, my dear lady, we aren't like those other circuses. We've moved way past the old routine.
We've created a whole new mode of
We're
performance.
gonna replace the whole dinosaurs in a couple of years.
Replace him how?
Why, you see, the acts in our circus doesn't raise your anxiety levels.
We only do safe tricks.
Tricks that couldn't possibly hurt anybody.
Wow.
We'll give you a special preview. Come on, guys, let's go.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
My pleasure.
Guys, you stink.
What do you mean?
I mean, your circus stinks. It's ridiculous. It's boring. Anybody can do those tricks. Why don't you try to do something like high wire walk?
Why should we risk our lives just to entertain you?
Why should I pay good hard cash to watch you do something I could do myself? Except I wouldn't waste my time with it. The audience is a possibility of failure, you guys. Take a chance.
You know,
She might have a point.
I think so. Maybe we've been wrong all these years. Miss Forth, you have to come and teach us how to take risks.
No, I don't.
You have to show us the blood-curdling scream and just extend us on the audience into epileptic fits.
They'll spill their popcorn and chew their sleeves
So
off.
we'll be famous.
We'll be rich. And you and your friend can come too. We can be the freak show.
No! We're not going anywhere with you. Ignore them, Joe.
Nah, it's okay. It's to be expected. Well, present company excluded. Circus is usually where you go to see dangerous strangers. Gawk at a weird alligator for a little while and then you head home. Can't fault anybody for that. Now, maybe I should go with him.
Joe, we're leaving together. We have to save my father from the castle of the sorceress Caroline. I don't have time for something, so stop indulging.
The sorceress Caroline?
You couldn't.
She lives in an ice palace.
Surrounded by an ice moat.
She keeps her prisoners chained to rocks.
Her magic is powerful.
She'll kill you both.
We'll see about that. Is there any way you can help us?
Guys, Miss Forth has real problems.
She makes our lives look like a stroll through the garden.
We have to help her.
Out of common decency.
But how?
There's only one person who knows anything about the sorceress and her ice castle.
I know who you mean.
What's all this? Can you help me save my father or not?
No, we couldn't possibly help you.
We're useless.
There is someone who can.
Someone who knows about weapons.
And intrigue.
And secret passages.
The Archbishop of Northumbria.
He lives one day's journey north of here, where the road rises into the Red Hills.
You see his runestone by a render pikeway.
He's not a real magician, but he can help you out.
And he'll want something in return.
Not hold their service.
He'll want information.
Something personal. Be careful who you trust.
Thank you, gentle circus, and good luck to you.
Good luck, Modesty Forth and Okefenokee Joe!
Yeah, right.
And we left them behind, waving at us. Night came. We got up at first light and were moving down the road before sunrise into the hills of rusty colors. At noon, we saw it. A large red runestone carved by nearby boulders with a Thumbrian script. The dirt pipeway was right there. We followed uphill and approached a rundown, tall, red wooden building propped up against the cliffside. In the weeds of the yard lay a rusty refrigerator and a small boat. The hand-painted sign declared it. The Cathedral of Northumbria. We ran up and rapped on the door. The cathedral shook so much, I thought I nearly knocked it over.
Hey, bitch! Hey, Archie!
No, Joe. Call him Your Holiness.
Oh, Your Holiness!
I got the keys to the gates in the sky, and I'm kind of an orthodox guy. So if you jump into line, we got wafers and wine and a piece of infallible pie. I got the blessings and beads that you need, and I hope that you don't learn to read. If you use birth control, it'll cost you your soul. So we don't let the boys spill their seeds.
Stop it! This is not a musical. So stop trying to sing these songs past me. Heathen terrorist!
Hey, buddy, I got a stick for you. Keep that up.
I'm leaving.
Wait! Give me that. You. How dare you threaten him? Your protection is useless if you act with some self-restraint, fool! Again, beg to leave serious business with you, Your Holiness.
Everybody's kind when they need something. And your problem, young lady, is that I don't have to help you if I don't want to.
Oh, come on, Your Potency. Homeman's been kidnapped. Tamerlane has him tied up in her ice castle. You gotta help us. Out of common decency.
I am the local guardian of the utterly sacred. I am an institutional official. What use do I have for common decency? And why would I want to take on Tamerlane? She can turn me into a dog tick just for looking at you, whatever you are. I survive here by avoiding big-time politics.
You must be close friends with the sorceress.
I wish. And your timing is somewhat lucky, because of late my working relationship with her has gone sour. I mean, that swamp sow in a tiara forces me to spy on my parishioners without compensation. Now my parishioners avoid me, and when I'm hungry, I have to beg for handouts.
What can we give you that would make you feel a little more adventurous?
Now we're talking, you don't have much money on you, do you? I didn't think so. So that brings us to what we in the business value the most.
What is that?
You have one thing that my order covets above all else. Give it to me, and I will tell you everything I know that might help you.
What is it that you want?
A confession! I must have a confession. I need confessions to survive. I need them to access all the different magics of the utterly sacred. Without confessions, I can't be dangerous. Please, share your secrets with me. I can't reveal them to anyone. You know I can't. Please confess. Please confess, 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 and I will send you to a place where you can get the weapon you need to defeat Tamerlane.
I have nothing to confess.
If you want to play it that way,
I won't confess any of my transgressions to a stranger like you.
well, goodbye then.
Wait!
What is it? Say it.
I'll do it, Modesty.
What, you?
You don't know how I spend my weekends.
You haven't lived through any weekends yet. And Joe is a magical concoction. You don't have a soul. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Look, I'll take anything right now, even a sprite's confession. Have you done anything bad, young alligator? Anything?
What about integrity, Your Holiness? If I seriously intend to do something wrong, that's transgression, right? Good enough to confess?
It's not very neat.
Oh, just let me think of something.
Okay. I suppose you'll have to do.
Yeah! See, Marty? I'm nearly you.
Don't call me Monty.
Oh, right, Miss Forth.
Let us enter the sanctity of the confessional. All right, speak to me, my son.
How do I start?
Start with, bless me, Father, for I've sinned.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. Well, yeah, I sinned. It's a little hard to talk about, Your Holiness.
Get over it!
Oh, right. My sin is the sin of falling. falling in love with someone beyond my station in life.
Okay, keep going.
God, in love with my liege lady Modesty Forth.
That's the stuff. Keep going.
I know I'm just a transient magical homunculus with no claim to high emotion. But I swear, Father, I love her so much it hurts just to look at her.
Whoa.
The magic that made me serve her with unswerving loyalty. It didn't give me strong emotions, though, because then I wouldn't be such a great servant. From the moment I first saw her, God, the emotions came. She's just so beautiful, and we've been through the ups and downs already, you know? I've seen how tough she is. I've seen how ridiculous the world is and how things are stacked against her. And I've seen her lack of humor, her griminess in the face of all that got to me, Father. I grieve for her sorrows, and I want to make her forget the world in my embrace.
I can see it.
Oh, topsy-turvy, Father! My love doesn't serve her well, so I'm contradicting my reason for being. She has more important things to worry about than a cop-out squire. She's gonna marry one in the building, the way it ought to be. She'll be a perfect wife, with those flashing eyes and full figure, lips like plush red clouds. God, I want her and I love her so I can't help the way I feel. And then that's when I realized nobody wants to make it with an alligator.
Nobody.
Right, it's so natural. So there you are, Father. That's my confession.
And that is his confession. Blessed are the doomed, for they shall rise above. Oh, phew. Excellent. Weird but good. A spirit who wants to be what he isn't. Unconsummated lust and inappropriate social ambition. That will be 3 Hail Marys.
I don't know what a Hail Mary is.
Say, I'm sorry, God.
I'm sorry, God.
Gertia says you're a good kid. Now get out. It's over.
No? Are you okay? Is everything all right?
Yeah, actually, I've never felt better. Boy, these confessions are really good for the Constitution, huh, Father? Do I look more human now, Modesty?
You still look like a big ugly lizard of eval. No, I'm only kidding. You got your confession as you... Now tell me how to say my father as you agreed or else...
Hey. Okay, calm down. You need a weapon from another dimension. The only way a layman like you can pass through the dimension portals is to enter Hades, the underworld. Yeah, you must pass through an interdimensional portal and enter the land of the dead. Once you pass through the portal, you'll see the river Styx. You must cross it, and at the far end of the river is the land itself, home to every soul who knew life in this world. Hades is also populated by gibbering wraiths, faceless and dangerous to the living. Avoid them, for they are souls poisoned forever by hate. You must find a guide, someone from your family who passed away recently. They will give you a weapon and show you the way back home to this world. And the entrance portal just happens to be in my backyard. A bargain at 2 gold pieces.
I want that weapon.
Be careful what you wish for.
How can we trust you?
You can't. It's the only way you'll reach Tamerlane's castle in time. I mean, sure, you can go wander the countryside, scaring peasants while you ask for directions, or you can go through Hades. If you commit no indiscretions and avoid insulting the dead, you'll emerge at the exit portal at any location you choose and have only lost 24 hours.
I can exit the portal on my father's side.
If you so choose, but you might want to get some advice from your guide at that point. And you'll emerge with the weapon in your hand.
How do we know what you tell us is true?
You paid for your confession, and Tamerlane has wanted me out of the way for years. I mean, it's time for a change, and my instincts tell me I should help you.
Well, here's your fee, along with 2 gold pieces for the stabling of my horse. I have family in the countryside, so tend him well. That's it, Joe. We're going straight to hell and then back again.
Yeah! Say, I just gotta make a quick pit stop. I'll see you by the interdimensional portal in just a couple seconds, okay?
Well, hurry up then.
Okay. The land of the dead?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, I'm a sprite, we have no souls.
Correct. Sprite's got no soul.
I can deal with flesh and blood. I got my stick in my teeth. But if a discorporate human soul touches me,
Poof, like dandelion seeds in an autumn breeze.
but how am I supposed to embody in that place?
Bluff your way through and keep smiling.
Oh, why, I order.
Joe! Come on.
Are you ready? Then prepare for the ride of your lives. You're going to the Death Land. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a brief 10 minutes
Strange sensation, but let's concentrate. We must be alert out here. Commit no indiscretions and proffer no insults.
You gotta be propitious.
Stand still. Look at me. You have to concentrate. You have to concentrate on your emotions. You're close to death. We cannot make any mistakes now. Do you understand?
I do.
Watch out! Styx, the river of forgetfulness. My mother told me if you touch its waters, your entire memory is washed away. Another shore is Hades.
How do we get across?
Right here. There's a legend in the Northlands. There he is. The ferryman. Two gold pieces when we reach the other side.
Why haggle over the payment? He might have gotten insulted.
You don't fix the terms exactly, he takes your soul as fee.
Hey, Modesty, what's that over there? And over there?
Faces, shadows, rays.
All around us.
They're spirits of the dead, Joe. They come to watch us pass. They know that we don't belong here.
They're not moving. Are they angry?
Don't be afraid, Joe. Remember, we are real. They're only shadows of our living, singing world, drawn to us by our blood, color, and fire. To them, we're a kaleidoscope, a world of half-remembered dreams.
Modesty Forth, daughter of my daughter of my daughter, Modesty Forth, great-grandchild, Modesty Forth.
Somebody's calling you.
I thought we had to look around for a guy, but it was like he's already found us.
Hold on a minute, it might be a rape.
Modesty Forth.
Man, your feet.
If you identify yourself, I got the stick before you mean us any harm.
Great-grandfather?
This is the shade of Durham the Great of Northumbria, and not a rape. Go now, and do not insult us with further betting.
Get out of here, fool idiot! You nearly ruined everything. I'll talk with him.
I was just trying to protect you, mistress.
Just go. I'll be fine. Durhold, the great mage of Northumbria, my great-grandfather?
This shade was that man. Your servant has great courage.
And a big mouth. He won't bother us again. Great-grandfather Durhold, mother told me you were kind, brave, and powerful.
Always the welfare of our family, and our claim became foremost in our deliberations. Your mother's marriage to your father brought us lasting peace in Samarkand. But another enemy, a fellow countryman, conspired against us. She joined us on a quiet walk through the forest, unprepared for battle. And there, she waited for me to turn and stab me in the back. There was no magical battle, my child, just betrayal.
Tamerlane murdered you.
In truth. Now she has threatened us again, with our descendants and their prosperities. But this time we shall prevail, as you join us here in the murk of death. We use arcane's knowledge and your exceptional radiations of your both parent courage to obtain for you a weapon.
It looks like a club.
It's a Beretta. It's a Beretta FP3 12-gauge shotgun with recoil operated autoloading. Here is owner's manual. Here are your missiles. They are called shells. You put them in here. And, well, read the manual, please. Thunder! Pours out the mouth of this metal tube and metal fragment are called shot. Are hurled out with force enough to shatter armor.
Wow.
No! The electric death pours out of this end. Grief. And always remember to point this end at your enemies or the air. Oh.
across your shoulder, like a crossbow. Smell me, right?
I'm not your born warrior, Modesty Forth.
Thank you, great-grandfather.
Now! Before you leave, I have 3 things I must tell you. Firstly, your bodyguard.
Yeah, I should probably turn him loose when we get out of here.
He's more imperial here than you are. The touch of the dead will merely chill you to the bone and render you immobile. If we touched him, any of us here, he would be eternally obliterated. For he has no soul. Being a creation of magic and air, his stance here was above and beyond his duty.
He never told me.
Secondly, when you leave here, do not choose to appear in your world at your father's side. Tamburlaine will be near and know of your arrival. Instead, move quickly against you and also appear at the edge of her castle's defenses. From there, use strength and boldness, self-inferiority. Use all the tools at your hands. I know your mission will succeed if you do this. More of the matter I cannot perceive. And thirdly, remember this. The viper may be drained of his poison. Yet while he has one fang, he may strike fatally at the heart.
What do you mean?
The viper may be drained of his poison. Yet while he has one fang, he may strike fatally at the heart. Farewell, my child, farewell.
Great-grandfather, wait!
I know that our rest will be easier now that we heard the voice of our descendants. But you must go. Follow the path at your feet to your final home. I will await your returning message. Farewell, my child, farewell.
Great-grandfather, I can't see the other ghosts! Goodbye, great-grandfather.
Are you okay, Miss Forth?
I'm fine. Here's a weapon.
Oh, what's this all again?
Boom! Thunder and metal blast out of there, Joe. Goes right through you.
Oh.
I'll hold it. Here's the path to the exit room. I found out some things. We have to re-implement. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind. When we return to the real world, we'll be next.
Ribbit!
Hey, I heard that.
Couldn't be.
But it is. Well, now looks like there's a fly in my hellhole. Modesty Forth and a new friend. A lounge lizard. See your boyfriend Modesty?
Leave us be, Princeling.
He's a real freak. I'll tell you that for free.
I see death hasn't taught you people civil tongue in your head.
I cursed this forth for all eternity. Think I'm a normal ghost? A dead guy? No! I'm a dead frog. And you know how many other dead frogs there are? None! I'm the only dead frog in hell! Dead frog in hell! Dead frog in hell!
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but there's nothing I can do to help you. We'll be going now and leave you here in peace.
Anyway, you murderess!
I have to save my father. You can't stop me.
All I have to do is touch you. Your legs are moving, your bones will feel the fear. You'll be trapped here for all eternity.
Quick, Modesty, go that way. Hey, you stay back. I swear to God, I'll get you. I'll get you. Yeah.
Or we'll avenge you.
Avenge me?
Yes. I came down here to get this weapon. Now that I have it, I can return to the real world, kill your father, kill your mother, and send her down here for you to deal with.
I see. That'll be excellent. What's the best of a chance at you? Best of a chance at her? She has to die someday.
Will she? Every magic user I ever heard of has been working on immortality potions. Maybe she'll be the one who finally does it, even if she doesn't. You need her here now while you still have shape enough to torture her. In a few decades, you'll probably turn into a faceless raid, and she won't even recognize when she makes her way down here. You need your vengeance now.
You know you got a real dark side to you, Miss Forth. Did you know that?
So you'll let us go.
Sure. Only if you apologize for killing me.
Apologize? I'll never apologize to a dirty-minded loser.
Apologize! Or remain here forever. Still ain't having decency, Modesty.
hope you accept this apology. You didn't deserve what I did to you.
Excellent.
Now go on.
But remember, I'll always be watching. You see, when you get sent to the Deathlands under a magical curse, you receive certain compensations. Don't mess up, or you'll regret it. Come on, Mama, send her back to Hades!
You are as bitter as a lemon picked untimely in early spring.
Who is this guy?
Nobody you know. We'll be going now.
Great. But remember, you married your cause to mine. Kill my mom and send her back to Hades! Kill my mom! Kill my mom! Kill my mom!
Matricide by proxy. Real nice, mistress.
I got us out of there, didn't I?
Oh, I suppose so.
Well, here's the portal. We don't want to stay in this place for another minute longer. We have to jump through the portal into the heart of the enemy's camp. We have to do it, and we have to do it now. And we have to be ready for anything. Are you ready?
Are you kidding? I'm loaded for bear and high on life. I came here to kick ass and eat barbecue. And we just ran out of barbecue, baby.
My pal Joey. Portal. I wish to leave Hades and arrive outside the castle of the sorceress Tamerlane. Places under shelter and near an entrance. Now, Joe.
That's enough! Well, Captain Forth, you're a tough guy. It would be nice to learn more about Samarkand's military structure, but I need my beauty rest before I execute my prisoners. So, good night. The sun has set on your last day alive.
Samarkand will send soldiers after me, Tamerlane.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm really scared now. And now, torture him with the fluffy pillows. Good best! Good best! Good best! I just cracked myself up. Wait a minute. Is that the magic of the Deathland? What's going on? Mirror, mirror in my halls, who assails my castle walls?
As I said, when freedom was from me, Rob, instant messaging is not my job. I'm here to help you look your best. What you do with your hair? What awful dress.
If I wanted insulting furniture, I go to rooms or rugs. Who threatens my castle?
The king of Samarkand has sent some 50 soldiers to attempt to aid the daring Modesty Forth as she strives to travel north. They have just now made a cross at your border out of 6 days' course.
And Modesty herself?
I can't see it. It's not easy coming up with a rhyme, something, something, every time. And you got a smudge in your left nostril.
How can you not know where she is? She's getting magical help from somewhere. Sergeants, bring in my master spy.
Yes, Commander. Bring the master spy.
Oh my God! My eyes burn! Oh my God! What is it now, man?
Describe again everyone who's passed the crossroads this week.
Man, I don't remember, man. You gotta understand, man. In the big picture, man, it doesn't matter. You have to let go of your anxieties and live your life.
You didn't used to be so vague. I won't grant you enlightenment if this is the best you can do, me bucko.
Well, my footsteps to enlightenment aren't made by your sandals now, are they?
But who told you that?
I thought of it myself. Just like when I realized anyone who spies on the innocent could never know peace. And if you can never know peace, you can't grant anybody magical powers. Can you?
Sergeants! Send your army of flying monkeys to attack the soldiers from Samarkand.
Commander, if you don't mind me saying so, they're the most undisciplined fire force I've ever seen.
All they do is climb trees and eat fruit.
We have 2,000 men near the sword, near the border, sire. If you could send a message.
Oh, of course. Mirror, mirror, tell the captain of Company B to destroy the invaders!
Your own rhyming scheme is not too keen. My glorious and mendacious queen.
Oh!
Ow! Message sent. And you smell real funky.
Here, take Captain Forth and his turncoat spy down to the dungeons. We bring out our special soldiers.
Thank God. Back into the real world.
Finally free of that gloom. Even the night sky seems brighter than that gloom. Oh, jeez. Look at the snowdrifts in the moonlight. So blue and beautiful.
Get undercover, fool. Pay attention to what you're doing. None of careless nonsense, Joe. We got from the frying pan into the fire.
The Archbishop said we'd be just in time. But it's too late.
It's always been to the ice castle of Sorcerer's Camp Lane.
Oh, it looks horrible. Cruel and impregnable.
A moat. A sheet of ice.
Oh, I can skate across that in about half a minute, even with you on my back. But if we go now, we'll be slipping and sliding around for an hour.
Forgot about your ice skates.
Oh, my rocky equipment.
Put them on. I wrap a white blanket around us, and if you're quick enough, we can skate across the moat without being spotted.
Understood.
Hey! You want to know something about dungeons? They stink. Look at the goop on these walls. It's called niter. Cold black slime. Clammy, wet, dank and awful. Ugh!
One day you scum went fine.
Yeah, I didn't come down here for my health. I came to tell you something. That squad of Sarmacan soldiers, annihilated! And you probably knew most of them. Yeah, my boys did good. Failure is not an option in this country. But still, no sign of your daughter. It's my best bet she got some help from some treacherous peasants as she crossed the border. Probably went to go see that pipsqueak archbishop. Her mother's plans is leagues away. I had Archie brought in as soon as you tell me everything he knows. So in a little while, I'll be able to track her down. So basically, Captain, you're toast. Your ass is grass. You're at the poopy creek without a plumber's help.
Will I see where your son got his famous foul mouth from?
Okay, this is gonna stick. And please remember, this is what you want.
No.
You should be more careful before defying the face of evil, Captain. Where's your diplomacy? I tell you what, you let me know what magic that murdering daughter of yours has access to, I'll let you both die a quick death. One of your in-laws, no doubt.
I don't know. I suppose. What's the matter, tyrants?
The perimeter. Now the outer borders of my castle have been breached. But from where? Who? My oral consciousness should be sending me a specific image.
Well, it sounds like powerful forces have converged against you. You hide, and you have no answers from me no matter what.
You're gonna suffer, old man. Sergeant, bring the Archbishop to here.
Thank God. Back into the room.
We're no nook between the walls.
I told the portal the place is near a hidden entrance. Now we have to find it.
What if there isn't one?
There has to be. Start looking. Wait, that stink. Our hidden entrance. There's water trickling down the rocks.
There's a sewer, but there's a gate across it. Heavy iron.
Curse it, exactly.
Hey, it's okay. Alligator jaws can exert a force of 2,000 pounds per square inch.
You're a wonder, Joey. Now we have to split up.
What do you mean? We sneak in, get your dad to sneak out.
Forgot, I promised Rob that I would kill the sorceress. I gave my word and I mean to keep it.
You're not an assassin, Modesty.
Here's what we do. You're an alligator. You crawl through the sewer.
I was made for this. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna scale these walls. They're rough. I see a lot of handholds up there. I'll get into the watchtower and knock on the guard and wait for your signal. You find Pop in the dungeon. Carry him out on your back and then blow your horn. That's when I'll attack with fists. In the confusion, you get Pop across the moat. I'll pick off the sorceress and rappel down the walls. You can skate back from me, but if you see any soldiers, don't waste your time. Jump through the portal and run for the border.
You'll be captured for sure.
I got Papa into this mess. And I have to cover our retreat. I've decided, Joe. Now go.
You can't scale these walls.
I went climbing in the hills of San Francisco Southwest every summer, Joe. Besides, I'm the hero of this world. What can happen? I fall and die? Great ending.
Don't be a fool. If this is a tragedy, you face the possibility of a horrific failure.
I got us into this mess, and I'll see it through to the end. Now dive into the sword like Papa!
No, I won't let you do this. I'll tie you up right here.
You. Mother said you were dangerous. You magical nothing. You can't stop me.
No, I'm real. As real as the ground on which we stand.
Real? Let me tell you what you really are. I am your liege, and you are my squire. You were created to serve me,
I understand.
Good. We're short on time. See you later, alligator.
You know how, sweetheart.
Don't be stupid.
Down the sewer and up the pipes. I'm chomping on Tamerlane's ass tonight.
All these breakdowns! I don't understand what's going on. My clairvoyance, my mirror, my sudden magical powers, nothing's working right. Where's that cursed archbishop?
Ribbit, ribbit.
What is that sound?
It's the croak of doom, mommy dearest.
Oh no, the ghost of my son. No wonder nothing works.
I've come from the Deathlands to curse your power, mommy. Only the curse of a death can suffocate any magical spell.
You don't want to do this, Junior. I have resources at hand that you don't know about.
Oh, that's really scary, mommy. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Why are you doing this when I'm about to avenge your death? When the sun comes up, I'm gonna execute the Father of Modesty Forth to bring you peace in the afterlife.
Don't bother. I've already made peace with modesty. You're the one who hasn't suffered yet. You're the one I want to destroy.
I don't deserve this. I turned you to a frog because you betrayed me. I was gonna change you back. In time.
In time? First, it was a week, then a month, and then a year. Lies! You were never gonna bring me back home. If you can even call it a home. You never loved me. You were never supportive. You're a terrible mother.
You had everything. You had silk diapers, the best toys girl can buy. I tried to prepare for your wisdom, but you betrayed me.
Your love was totally conditional. You never loved me. You were always fighting, and Dad was always drunk.
There wasn't a thing I could do about your father. Now you think I got these treasure chests full of gold? Herding sheep? I was out every day, you ungrateful brat, hurling fireballs and conquering castles, just to keep you clothed and fed.
You never let me play with the kids in the village.
Filthy street urchins!
And you promised me a pony.
We couldn't afford a pony.
And you didn't let me grow up to be the man and make it on my own, so you cursed me. And now I'm a ghost frog. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
I never wanted this. Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Man, this is sad. You know, blaming games and moving words make a great play though.
Nah, that's the Christ moment. Very predictable. I'm gonna haunt you until she kills you dead!
She? You mean the murderous Modesty Forth is using your breath to approach my castle?
She might be.
Thanks for the tip. I knew she was coming, and now I know how she's doing it. And you think you're just settling for good haunting? You think there's nothing I can do about you?
Yeah.
Bring out the bureaucrat in the white dress. Archie?
Tam, you know I hate those flying monkey rides.
I told you to let me know if you saw Modesty Forth in Northumbria. She didn't happen to show up anywhere, did she?
Look, boss, we need to talk about my contract. I mean, this uncompensated spying, it's not working for me or for you. I mean, my parishioners spot your voice when they come to my place, so now they're avoiding me. You don't get any timely information, and I haven't had a nice, meaty confession in weeks!
The contract remains in place. And there's something else, you medieval hustler. There's a ghost haunting this castle. You'll be glad to exercise it for me, won't you?
I can try. It's been a while. Let's see the specter. No, Junior, my old choir boy. You were never good at intrigue, my child.
She cursed me, Archie! She turned me into a ghost frog and got me killed out in Stammer again! But she can't use her power as long as I'm haunting her.
You didn't do anything about her swordsman, did you?
No.
Exercise him!
Gosh, what were the leave? Oh, I got it. I command thee, Spectre, leave this place! Come on, what? Throw an afflicted fit! Why? Work with me, please, come on! Yeah, that's it.
Oh! Wait, I forgot this fits! Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila,
enemies. What? The castle walls? How did she get across the moat? Sergeants, get your men together and meet me on the western parapet. You, take them down to the dungeons. And you amphibian circus with me. Get out of here before I forget my promises. So, she's here prowling through my halls, all ready to die for her dad. I'll be glad to make her dreams come true.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around. You goes! There's something in the tree.
Just a little turn. Notice your salvation, Captain.
You know.
Yeah, on the Scar of Modesty Forth. We're here to last.
Modesty. Here. Well, she certainly left things to the last minute as usual.
At least we got
Well, it was reckless of her to try. And she can't have a squire. Only men can be knighted.
Yeah, well, you know we had this.
Did she ride Lightning on the trip north? Lightning, he needs a good grooming every night, you know.
Oh, what, the horse? Yeah, she did every morning with that huge brush.
Very good.
Yeah, every daggone morning.
Good. Good. Why, foolish girl. Did you bring gold? I knew it! I'm a fool! We could have bribed the guards and...
Shut up, Captain. See, your chains are a little rusty.
You have the key.
Who needs one?
Wow. You know, you could join the circus with an act like that.
Yeah, right. Okay, Pop. Hop on my back.
How do you mean?
I snuck into the sewer and we're heading out the same way.
Did you two sit down and say what's the most disgusting possible way we could rescue her?
I'm gonna knock her out.
What's that thunder?
She's been discovered. We can still get out of here if we hurry.
Well, we have to save her.
Listen, I want to go to her, but I can't. I have to save you first.
Well, no, I'll go if you're too afraid to try.
Boing. I'll tell you what, this family's a tough one to work for, I'll tell you that. In a while, sweetheart.
CGI! I need CGI in my kingdom for some CGI. Cornered in my castle walls by a practical fire stick. You killed almost all of my guards for it, but what power, what brutality! Shut up! Hey, it's not like I killed anyone you left. Not yet, anyhow. So what do you say? I let you and your father go. You forget about the frog way we call it a day, right?
You invaded our house. You kidnapped my father, and you threatened him with death. You will never get the chance to do that again. That's what I've decided.
Oh, well, in that case, let me get myself all fixed up for my big moments. I want to look my best before I get my face blasted off. That weapon of yours, it's so effective. Was this your first battle, Modesty Forth? Yes! You were so calm, so deliberate! You barely even blink an eye! Get her! Get her!
You shut up! You shut up and listen for once! We're down by the portal. You can make it if you hurry. This rope and this gag, work yourself loose soon enough. By the time you do, Marty and I will either be next to you or we'll be dead. You should be glad to die for you, Captain. She's a warrior girl, a responsible daughter. I love her. I don't know why I should tell you, but it's true. And I know you do too. So do me a favor, whatever. Sometime, a nice quiet morning, tell you love her. Not because she's done another wonder for you. Just sometime quiet. Okay, now I'm leaving. Hey! Hey, who is that? Come out and fight! Come out and fight! I'll take you on! I'll take you on when you need to practice!
And the iron pellets come out of here. Hey, boy,
If you hadn't kept me alive, you wouldn't have lost so many men.
But I needed you alive, Miss Forth. Torturing corpses just doesn't satisfy. The sun will rise in an hour, and I'll slowly destroy you and your father together. Everything will be back to normal.
A lot can happen in an hour.
You killed almost all of my guards. You damned spells that would take years to recast. And you
I apologize to any future inquiries. You better time serve with this organization. Wish you good luck on future endeavors.
Drop the knife, Tamerlane.
The sunrise. When will the sunrise?
Don't you try your magic. These weapons are faster than any spell you can cast.
Tie her hands. She can't cast spells where her hands tie.
Oh.
Now we're safe. But look at this. The gentle circus has come to save my life.
That's right!
Exactly, change her name!
We are now known as the Violet Circus!
Now will some of you get me down from here, please?
Oh, right. Hey, Circus, watch her. The sun's almost up. Tamerlane, don't you try to dance. After these chains.
Gentle friend.
Anytime, buddy.
Can you come up with a different nickname, please?
You really hate that one, don't you?
Yeah. I suppose the time has come for me to die. Nominally, I promised Frogway that I would kill you. But, as you're saying so proudly, he felt at his end of the job. So I'll just turn you over to my mother's clan. My family will be glad to avenge your old crimes against us. The clan of Durhold the Great, they do things. They like to use parts of you for ball games while the rest of you watches. Joe, the Archbishop and the monk are chained up in the dungeon. You'll have to save them.
Gotcha.
To you, my violent friends. How did you find us here?
We were ashamed of ourselves when you left!
After we talked it over, we decided to catch up with you and help you out!
By any means necessary! We met the Archbishop!
We went to Hades!
Uncle there! When his Uncle Krusty gave us these weapons, we felt our first thrill of violence and danger!
We couldn't wait to escape to the suicide mission!
We all had our very first adrenaline rush!
When you take risks, you reap rewards. You're all invited to perform in the King's Court in Samarkand!
3 cheers for Modesty Forth.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Oh, you're the vibrant family. I'm gonna kill you now! And I'm gonna turn your death into an unrevived performance! No! Not the Overlord! No!
Don't know too much about art, but I know what I like.
You belong in Hades! Don't be afraid! Or rest in peace forever and stay in my life!
With pleasure. Goodbye, you ingrate.
She was right, Modesty. This isn't a comedy or a tragedy. This is just cruel.
Joe, quit bleeding, okay? Quit screwing around!
Man, I wish I could. But I was careless. I was always careless.
But you have to make it, Joe. I'm taking you back to Samarkand with me. You have to meet my friends in the city. We could go back to where this all began. And the hills to the southwest. At sunset, they turn golden red. And the hills, the reflections. And keeping the king and the queen and Papa's soldiers. We could go back to the Great Silk Road and the market. And in the spring, the market is always filled with brand new things. And new music, like a carnival.
Man, that sounds real nice. You know, the magic that made me didn't force me to adore you, Mod. You're just the prettiest, greatest girl in the whole world.
No, Joe. You're the greatest, most handsomest hero I met in the world.
I love you, Modesty.
I love you too, Joe.
I wish we could get married.
If you say so.
You're gonna meet another young hero. You're gonna marry him.
Joe.
Goodbye.
Oh, Modesty Forth.
He's gone.
The spring. Vanished into nothing.
No, that's not what happened. He gave his life to protect me. He's earned more than oblivion. I hear words from another world. Joe won't vanish into nothingness. He'll join the rest of humanity in Hades. He's been granted a soul. He'll watch over me. Maybe he'll hear the prayers I offer up at night. And one day, as my funeral music plays, we'll meet again. So love can be a dog from hell. It can take other shapes as well. It can lift you up and it can throw you down. I love my mama. I love my papa. I love Okefenokee Joe. And he loved me. Loved me more. More than life itself. Oh, be careful what you love.
Ah!